Ethiopia. Ethiopia to repatriate 70,000 of its citizens from Saudi Arabia. Ethiopia announced its plan to begin the third phase of repatriating 70,000 of its citizens from Saudi Arabia at the beginning of April. As mentioned by the East African, Foreign Affairs Minister Birtukan Ayano said the repatriation will target, quote, Ethiopians who are in a difficult situation, unquote. Saudi Arabia has informed foreigners living in the country illegally that they must leave or face jail time. The Ethiopian Ministry of Foreign Affairs estimates that of the roughly 750,000 Ethiopians residing in Saudi Arabia, approximately 450,000 of them are there illegally. Hundreds of thousands of Ethiopians make the dangerous trek to Saudi Arabia in search of a better life. Many die on the way. The International Organization for Migration says that the Eastern Migratory Route from Ethiopia to Saudi Arabia is one of the most dangerous human migratory routes in the world. The route involves crossing the desert in northern Ethiopia, crossing the Gulf of Aden by boat, and being human trafficked in Djibouti, Somaliland, or Yemen to reach Saudi Arabia. Some migrants receive up to $5,000 from their families, only to return home empty-handed. According to Al Jazeera, Human Rights Watch recently accused Saudi border guards of, quote, firing heavily and using explosive weapons to kill Ethiopian migrants who were trying to cross from Yemen into the kingdom, unquote. As stated by Xinhua, the Ethiopian government is attempting to dismantle the human trafficking networks while creating economic opportunities for Ethiopians with low incomes. The timing of the Ethiopian Ministry of Foreign Affairs to finish repatriating its 70,000 citizens trapped in Saudi Arabia comes at an inopportune time, as the nation currently hosts around 917,000 refugees from neighboring countries, including Sudan, Somalia, South Sudan, Yemen, Syria, and Eritrea. Ethiopia is also challenged by more than 4 million of its citizens being internally displaced by domestic conflicts like the Tigray War, which ended in November 2022. As reported by the East African, repatriation expenses will include plane fares, temporary accommodations at transition centers in the capital, Addis Ababa, travel fare back to native regions, and money for the repatriated individuals to get back on their feet.